Hi everybody, I am Sir Drinks a Lot, your wayward traveler on this road, drinks and refreshment. I've procured a tasty beverage, as always. And today, okay, 7-Eleven, right? 7-Eleven is kind of I would think it's kind of a American thing, not just specifically American, but just kind of like when somebody says 7-Eleven, I think, slushies, ices, not all the way heated burritos, but I don't think of signature drinks. And they do. They have their own particular drinks that they put out. One is called, they have this thing called 7 Select. I haven't read up anything on it, which you can expect that I haven't. It's a PuriTea. Very cute. Sweetened black tea, cold brewed with real tea leaves. 1 serving per container, 170 calories for a sweet tea. I can kind of understand that. 15 milligrams of sodium, 42 grams of carbs, 42 are from sugars. You're looking at, let's see, brewed organic black tea, sugar, natural flavors, lemon juices. It doesn't appear. It also says produced in a facility that handles tree nuts, specifically coconuts, by the way. So obviously they have to report that. Yes, PuriTea, 7 Select, gluten-free, no preservatives, no artificial flavors or colors, and from what I'm seeing, it just says sugar. It's not saying high fructose corn syrup. So now we just see how well brewed it is, because you know me, if it's too tart, smells like it could be a little too brewed. Ugh. I've met people. There are people in the world who say they hate tea. They don't like tea. And there's nothing wrong with a powdered tea, for example. But sometimes you get tea that gets so brewed and there's this tang to it. And tea shouldn't have that tang. Sweet tea, for sure. I'm not sure about I really should go through and procure, or maybe stay a week at a hotel somewhere next to a Tivana, or some kind of a tea place, and just enjoy signature teas and get a tea license, that connoisseur kind of thing. It's definitely not bad. It leaves that sour flavor in my mouth, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't particularly care for this. It's not bad. It's definitely not undrinkable, but it's just not. It's not my jams. I'm sorry. I don't know. We got it says refrigerate after opening, and every single time I kind of think to myself, that's not going to happen, because you drink. I'm going to drink it all. I'll probably drink all of this. If I had a chance, I would, for sure. I probably will. But the thing is that it's like really doing a really good brewed tea is kind of hard, I've noticed. And I wonder if it's just the process. But then okay, then there's like, if I brew some tea, tea doesn't last long in my house. It doesn't get any chance to really age. But just imagine, like, brew a thing of sweet tea, let it sit in your fridge for a week, and then taste it and see if it doesn't have this. And I'm thinking that it might, you know? So it's kind of hard to keep that fresh brewed flavor. This is saying it's cold brewed, though. So, I don't know. It's just strange. It's very weird. And I don't know of any good fresh brewed, cold brewed teas. Usually mine's are, I boil, but I heat up tea bags, 2, in 1 liter water, and then I add that to like a gallon of water, and you're looking at about 1.5 cups of sugar to 2 cups, depending on how feisty I feel. But yeah, no, that's actually, wait, no. Imagine a big gallon of milk. Would that be 2 gallons? So 1 gallon. I think it's a gallon. That's 1 gallon. Anyway, but that's my sweet tea, and that lasts me all day until the nighttime, or possibly a couple days, depending on if I'm at work. But I don't know. The Lipton tea is one of my favorites. This PuriTea is good in its own right, I suppose. But it's just got that, either I made this tea, or overboiled it. Obviously, it's cold pressed, or it's cold brewed, so it's just sat in the water and chilled and let to permeate. I can't say that I'm a fan of the flavor. This is moving a little bit. But anyway, have you guys tried this? Tell me what you think. I'm a bit stumped. I don't really know if like grading it is gonna work well, because I really need a bit more taste with a couple other ones. But for now, it's tasty. If somebody had it out, I'd probably drink the Sweetened. There were a couple other options. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 2 and a 5, because it's not bad. It's not. And other people might think it's great. I'm gonna give it a middle of the road. I wouldn't put it in my fridge on a regular basis. I wouldn't put it in my fridge at all. Really, something that I would keep. But if somebody said, "Hey, I got these PuriTeas, you want one?" I'll take one. So yeah, we're looking at something good here. So it's not bad. Anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I am Sir Drinks a Lot, and I am wishing you health, wealth, and love, with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all, down to the last drop. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and